Alright guys, it's Friday, so today's home workout, 4 reps of intervals of Tabata. So first interval, again, Tabata, to start off with, Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to do Tabata of handstand push-ups. If you don't have handstand push-ups, let's go some kind of body weight pushing movement. We can go Divebomber push-ups, push-ups off of the box in an L position to mimic that handstand push-up, or going for regular push-ups as well is fine for this workout. Then we're gonna go rest 1 minute. Then we're gonna go into Tabata Single-leg squats. So you guys can do your pistols, shrimp squats, skater squats, reverse lunges. If you want, you can do reverse lunges with some weight as well for those single-legged squats. Good option for that. Rest a minute, then we're gonna go to Tabata Burpee Pull-Ups. So if you don't have a pull-up rig for this workout, we can go for burpees to a target, or you can go for a burpee and then stand up and go for a row. So I would do your burpee on the object. So if you have dumbbells, do the burpee with the object, stand it up, get into a bent over position and do a row. You can also do that kind of variation as well for the burpee pull-up. And then at the end, guys, after you rest for your final minute, you're gonna go for box jump overs. This workout, you're kind of going with those slower movements and then speeding up and increasing your intensity at the end based on the movement itself. Today's workout is focused on muscle endurance. So we're trying to really push the limits of our muscles here, guys, making sure we're still keeping good form, but it's okay if you go to burnout this time. So previous workouts, we always say don't try to go to burnout. This is a style of workout where you can go to burnout, and it's appropriate to do so in this workout. So for example, Tabata handstand push-ups, you're trying to get as many handstand push-ups done in those 8 intervals of 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off. You can try to be consistent in each one to try and get as much as you can in each 20-second interval, or you can treat it in a way where you're trying to get as many as possible, pushing as much as you can in each 20 seconds. Up to you however you want to do it, but it's okay if you get to that burnout stage where you're not able to do as many reps as before. Remember, you're only doing the handstand push-ups and it's about once, then you're not doing them anymore after. So again, go to that fatigue zone where you have to take more breaks. Same thing with the rest of the movements, guys. As you get down to the burpee pull-ups and the box jump overs, those you might not have to break up as much. The limiting factor will be your cardio there. So stay with it, try to keep that intensity high within each 20 seconds. Again, 4 reps, guys, so you're calculating your total based on the total reps you got in this workout, and make sure you post underneath, guys, what scores you got in this workout. After that, guys, we'll have some mobility. We're gonna go for 10 and 10 Scap pull-aparts. So if you have a band or a belt, you guys can use this for that, and then 10 and 10 T-spine twists. So we're trying to really work on that T-spine and up on the mobility today. And it'll be great to kind of get yourself loosened up, especially after those handstand push-ups and those burpee pull-ups for today. Hope you guys enjoy the workout and the afterburner. We'll see you guys next for the warm-up. Alright guys, so for the warm-up today, we're starting off with 2 sets of hollow rocks and inchworm burpees. So for the hollow rocks, you're gonna come down. I like to start from that pike position, round my back, so I'm really tightening my core, my lower abs here, and then I'm gonna sit back. So my hands and my feet are off the ground. I'm gonna rock back and forth for those 20 reps there. Once I finish those hollow rocks, guys, I'm going into inchworm burpees. So you're going to start with your feet about hip-width apart, lock your hands out so that you get to the top of the push-up. Once you're here, come down to the bottom of your push-up. Then we're going to kick our feet in and stand up from there. That will be your inchworm burpee. So again, from the side, locking your hands out, down to the bottom of the push-up, then come up from that burpee. That'll be your inchworm burpee, guys. We're gonna go for 15 reps from there. So 2 sets of the hollow rocks and the inchworm burpees. Next 2 sets, we're gonna go for 10 alternating single leg deadlifts. You guys can use weights for these or just go body weight. For the single leg deadlift, Have a slight bend in that knee. Back nice and flat. You want to keep that back in line with the back leg as well. Come in here. You want to really try to find that balance. Keeping the legs straight, back flat. And if you can, get your arms up to the side to give you a little bit more balance. As you come up, guys, really try to dig your heel and your big toe into the floor as you do that. If you're losing balance as you're first initiating the movement, keep your leg back maybe halfway through and then start thinking at the hips from there. We're going to go for 10 alternating reps, so 5 on one side, 5 on the opposite side. Then follow that up by 10 handstand or Divebomber descents from our push-up. So I'm going to show you guys the Divebomber version. I'm going to go into a wider stance than usual. Hands closer to the body. And from here, we're going to lower our head so that it ends up in front of our hands. So I'm going to lean forward, head comes down, bending at the elbows, come down, and then I can drop my knees, come back up, reset, and then do that Divebomber again. So just lowering, focusing on the descent, drop the knees, then you can reset. You're going to do 10 reps from there. If you want, you can also go against the wall to do those 10 handstand push-up descents as well. That'll be the warm-up for today, guys. We'll see you next for the movement standards. For the pistols today, if you have pistol squats, go for them today. You can go off the end of your couch, or if you have a ball or anything that you want to go up to your height to work on that pistol, you can do so. Also mention you guys can do some reverse lunges for the workout as well. So I'll use a weight for those reverse lunges. I'm going to try and put a little bit more weight on that front foot or the working leg there. So my left leg's going to be on the floor there. I'm going to drive that right leg back, trying to put as much weight in that front foot. And then as I start standing up, I'm going to shift my weight to that front foot and then stand it up from there. Then switch, opposite leg comes back, and then you drive through that front foot. You can also play around with doing some curtsy lunges too with that weight. So we're going to send that foot behind that front foot, out to the side, trying to keep the hips as straight as possible or square as possible forward, and then driving through that front foot to stand it up. This one will work a little bit more on the inside of the leg and stability of the knee laterally, so you can work on that as well as an option for those pistol squats today.
Where do you position your rope for your burpees? Then from there, you're going to go into your burpees. So 3 to 5 burpees, finding that rhythm of what the speed is going to be. Are you stepping into it? Are you jumping up for it? Play around with it. What works for you? Okay. Walk, jump over. I'm going to just set up. I'm just going to use a ball. Notice how my ball is small here, guys. So if you have a small object, I want you guys to emphasize your jump. So instead of being close to it, maybe take a step back and try to hop over it. Okay, almost lost the balance there. So hop over it so you're working on that explosiveness in your jump. Okay, so again, hop over it from a distance, turn around, jump again.
Okay guys, so for the AFTERBURNER, we're starting off with 10 and 10 Scap pull-up parts. You guys can use a band, or if you have a belt, you can also use that for this exercise here. What you're going to do, you're going to sit on your knees there, have the band on the opposite side that you're going to be stretching. So I'm going to be stretching on my left scap. I'm going to put my right hand down and grab that band with my left arm, or with my left hand there. Make sure I get some tension on that band. And I'm going to let that band kind of pull my shoulder blade through. Then I'm going to pull that shoulder blade in the opposite direction, resisting that band. And then kind of let it pull through. And then again, repeat that motion, really trying to pull with that shoulder blade as opposed to the shoulder or the delt as you do that movement. So again, you can do it with a band or with a belt. Really try to get that scap to kind of get pulled apart from the other, and then you're going to pull it back into that normal position when you go back into that neutral position here. You're going to do 10 and 10 per side. After that, we're going to go for 10 and 10 T-spine twists. So we're staying in that same position. This time, our hand's gonna go behind the back of our head here, keeping our back flat. We're going to twist as much as we can, trying to get that elbow to the ceiling. Then we're gonna bring that elbow all the way into our forearm. Then again, all the way up, then back to our forearm. Try to watch that you don't stand up with the movement, so you shouldn't be twisting up like this. Really try and stay flat the entire time as you do that movement. 10 and 10 per side there, guys, of those T-spine twists. Hope you guys enjoy the afterburner.